cabinet door is upside down. I'm embarrassed, y'all, which is really good. I promise I'm not scamming you guys. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to continue with our little teeny project situation, but we're going to focus on organizing specifically. I have a few places in the house, honestly completely random places in the house, that have been kind of pain points for us. It was just time to invest in some organizational things that are very specific to help with those areas. And so I've been on the hunt for very specific organizers for these random areas, and like, I mean, they're upstairs, downstairs, kitchen, bathroom, living room, like all over the place, like truly random. So I was shocked when I found a very, very unexpected source to get these organizers that are very specific so affordably. I think you guys are gonna be shocked too. So when I saw the price of them, I had to try them out. And that's why today's sponsor is Temu. Temu actually has the most affordable specific organizers that I've seen. Like I said, I just had to try them out. They have a free shipping policy and a 90-day refund policy. So if it didn't work out, you know, but I had to try them out because they were just so stinking affordable. So I ordered a bunch of super specific organizers for all over the house, and I'm going to show you what I got and how affordable it was. Since Temu is sponsoring this video, they actually are passing along a special discount to you guys. So in the description, there will be a discount code that you can use. I will plug it in onto your Temu app. You're supposed to be able to get a $100 bundle, and if you are a new user to Temu, they're going to send you one of the items that I used today for just $1. Like I said, I know that this sounds too good to be true, which is part of why I tried it. I was like, I'm gonna try this out because it sounds too good to be true. I promise I'm not scamming you guys. It's just a really good deal on some home organizers, and we could all use a little help with that. So with that being said, I'm going to leave all that information for you in the description below. I'm also going to leave all the different items that I use in today's video for you below. And we're going to get started in the kitchen. So this first thing that I got is pretty simple. It's just some plate racks. But after we did our little teeny project day a couple weeks ago, I realized that this cabinet could definitely use a little bit of help. And so I saw these like really sleek plate rack holders, and I thought it might free up some space versus stacking our plates horizontally to put them vertically. So we're gonna try that out. And these racks, I got the set of 4 of them for like $20, I think. And they are metal, and they have this silicone edge here. So it makes it really safe for your plates. Okay, so I moved the shelf up a couple of notches so that way there should be plenty of room for the plates to stand upright, which is something I didn't think about. A long time ago, I'd moved the shelf down as far as possible because I can't really reach too much up there, so I wanted to use as much space as possible. But I think this will be good because I could still reach everything up there, and we should be good. And now these are so much easier to get out because they're not stacked on one another. And it just looks really nice, you know? Also, I now have this left over that I can use for these mugs over here, so that way I'm not stacking mugs on top of each other. Okay, so I wound up turning this one sideways, which gave me much more room. So this makes more sense, and I was able to get an extra row to get our small bowls, a line of cups, and then we dramatically need to go through our mugs because neither of us drink hot coffee, so I don't know why we own so many mugs, but here we are. Overall, not that much different, but we were able to get a lot more in here without getting stuff stacked on top of each other, which is ideal. Okay, this is probably one of the organization projects I'm the most excited about out of all of them, and it is underneath my kitchen sink. Right now, just wait till I show you, just wait till I show you. This, I don't even know what's under here, to be completely honest with you, but we're gonna find out today, and we're gonna organize it with this 2-tier double tower organizer for under the sink. And I have actually been shopping around for one of these on some other places, and so when I saw this one, it's kind of what started the whole cascade of hunting for organization stuff on Temu, because it was just so affordable. It's metal, and it's gonna have 2 towers and a tray in between it, and I measured and it should fit under the sink exactly. So we just need to put this together and get organizing. Oh my gosh. You guys, I had the instructions upside down. Oh my gosh. Okay. How easy was that? I do think I forgot to put on, it came with like these little suction cup things, and I think they go on the bottom to help the whole thing from sliding. So I may want to add those. I don't know. I'm going to start by putting it in here first. I lied. I'm going to go ahead and put on these suction cups, because did I not just get irritated because stuff is sliding around? And this comes with a way to do that, and I'm not going to use it? Yeah. Okay, like I said, I don't even know what else is in here, but we're going to find out. It's an absolute mess of stuff just thrown in here and piled on top of each other. I've got cleaners and dishwashing detergents and backstock and half-empty spray bottles, and I'm pretty sure this is trash. It's a dish rack we never use. Yeah, so this needs to change. So I think the obvious place to start is cleaning all of this out. I'm embarrassed, y'all. Okay, I know that's hard to see because it's really dark, but I can't even express to you how perfect of a fit this is. And it's just barely, like it's almost tapping on the pipe down there. So make sure you measure your own kitchen cabinet, but this could not have been more perfect for ours. I still can't get over how perfectly that thing fits under our kitchen cabinet. It's crazy, and it just works so well. It's exactly what I've been looking for. And like I mentioned, I've been looking at other ones from different companies and they're all like a lot more expensive. I got this one, which is actually steel. The ones I was looking at was plastic. So this one's actually metal, and I got it for $34, the double tiered one. So it's a pretty good deal. I think that wraps up what I wanted to do in the kitchen. Like I said, today's gonna be random. So we're gonna move on, and I actually have something that I'm wanting to do in the living room. And y'all might laugh when I show you what this is. So this is our puzzle drawer, because I actually really like puzzles. But I don't do them very often because I'm the kind of person when I start a puzzle, I have a very hard time walking away until I finish the puzzle, even if that's like 2, 3 in the morning. So I don't typically do them very often. But obviously I'm running out of room here. It barely opens or closes. So I got these puzzle bags. Well, they're not actually puzzle bags. They are mesh bags, and they are large and have a zipper. And I have seen where a lot of people are using them to hold and organize their puzzles, so it takes up much less room. And so that's what we're gonna do. And I believe the pack came with 10 of them, so I can do 10 of my puzzles. And the pack was only, I think it was $11, which is actually a really good deal compared to what I, again, was looking at. Definitely the cheapest I saw the large ones for, to be able to get them for basically $1 a piece. We're gonna go ahead and move over some of our puzzles. This one is like my favorite right now. A friend got it for me for my birthday, and it is just like the cutest little beach town and like the prettiest colors. So I've done this one a good bit. That's 5, where before I could stack no more than 3 boxes. And honestly, I think it was actually 2. So that is incredible. All of these are like 2,000 piece, so they're much larger. I think the largest that I had in here was like 1,500 maybe. So, and it was pretty close to not fitting. So just so you know, if you have a lot of larger puzzles, you may want larger than this bag. This was like a 10-inch bag. But I mean, most of them fit in here. So, I mean, I would call that pretty successful. So now we're about to move upstairs into our master bathroom to organize our vanity, which is in some desperate need of help. But before that, really quickly, I just wanted to do this one quick thing. I don't know if it counts as organizing, but I got these wire clips. So the whole pack of them, there's 5 of them in here. The whole pack of them was like $1, okay? And they're just like little rubbery silicone wire clips. And I thought that that would really be such a small thing, but also a big thing, because it can hold our like phone charger by our nightstand. Isn't that neat? I got them in black because I knew both of our nightstands were black, but they had other colors too. But that's one of those things that's less about like how it looks and more about function, because I'm tired of like diving into the floor to try to find my phone charger. So I thought that that would be nice for both of us. It is a fresh new day because I was thinking about it, and the other day it was getting kind of late and I was overwhelmed, and I just knew that this bathroom is going to take pretty much like a fresh day. I definitely didn't want to get started as late as it was. I've never actually showed you our master bathroom, I don't think. Once you see it, you're gonna understand why. So we actually have a very small master bathroom. I have not really designed it to fit our style, anything like that. When Josh first bought the house, this room had to be completely gutted, and we basically DIY'd everything. And at the time, we were just going for affordable and functional. So this is where we landed. We put in the largest size vanity that we possibly could, and a result of that was that the drawers and cabinet did not fit correctly around the pipes. So we wound up having to flip-flop the drawers in the cabinet, and that is why, before you even ask, the cabinet door is upside down. So hopefully this answers your questions about it, and if you have any others, the answer is we've just not gotten to this space yet. Today we're going to focus on what we can do to fix the situation that we have, and that is that our organization is out of control in here. We don't have enough places to put things in a way that makes sense. So in a bathroom, this is at least my opinion, some people may disagree with me. In a bathroom, especially a master bathroom, I really believe that shallow drawers are more useful than big deep ones. You may need like 1 or 2 big deep ones for, you know, a hair dryer or things like that, but honestly, that's just not helpful most of the time in a bathroom because you usually have small products, toothbrush, hairbrush, things that are a lot more shallow, and when you have a big deep drawer, it just turns into a pit, I can show you. So that is a big issue we have in here, is that we have very big deep drawers. We have 2 of them, and that's it. And then we have shelving, so everything is just out on display, and we have a cabinet that is really just not helpful because everything just gets stacked on top of each other. That is where these specialty organizers are really going to come in and help us make the most of what we have in this space. So I'm going to start with this cabinet because I think it's the easiest and I'm the least overwhelmed by it. I think we can actually do something with this, and if we can get this into shape and see what kind of room we will have under here, it may help with the drawer and shelving situation. At least that's my hope. So very similarly to how we did under the kitchen, I got another tiered organizer, but this one is a single because it's obviously much smaller. I also made sure to measure that it will fit with the pipe that's under there, which was part of the problem with this vanity to begin with, is that the pipe didn't fit where it should have. So yeah, I measured, and I think we can get this one to fit, and hopefully it will actually help increase the amount of usable space in here. This bar that you see right here is actually just a piece of spare wood, and it is actually pushing against these drawers to hold that into place since we had to take this whole thing apart, and that is what keeps the drawers closed. Very sketchy, I know. Like I said, we need help in here. So we're going to push that to the back, and then we're going to add in our organizer. So I think I'm actually going to take everything out of this and give it a good wipe down to give us a good base to start with. For a second there, I thought it was leaking, but I took it apart, put it back together. We're good. So obviously not ideal. You can see we ran into a lot of issues here, but this is what we're dealing with. So my plan is to put the system over here to where we can actually use it. I'm hoping this one is as easy to put together as the one down in the kitchen was. I'm also hoping that I measured correctly. I did measure right, but what I didn't measure was this hook right here. And I had a very hard time getting this in here with this. I wound up taking the bar out and putting it in behind it. So now this works. It barely skims the door here. It goes all the way back. It fits under that thing just barely. Fits beside this just barely. So my measurements were like right on it. And it did come with these clips. I missed that, but it has these little clips so I can hang things on the side here. Just a basic tray here, and then a little slide out shelf at the bottom so you can get to the stuff in the back. And then we have a little bit of room over here as well, but I'm gonna see what all I can fit in this. I have changed my mind, and I think I am going to take everything out of the drawers, out of the shelves, look at everything as a whole, and then reorganize it. Because otherwise I think I'm gonna wind up wasting space. I think I'm gonna wind up, I don't know, I think that's gonna get me the best result. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything that I got. So I already showed you the 2-tier tray. That was $25. And I feel like most of the time when you see these, they're just so expensive. So that was a great win for me, and I think this is definitely like the key piece in here. It was definitely the key piece under the sink. So, and it does come with the little clips. I also got this hairdryer holder, and this is what I was hoping would fit on the cabinet door, but my hairdryer is actually bigger than the cabinet, much less fitting in front of this unit. So I may wind up having to actually put this inside the cabinet here. I'm gonna figure it out. And that solves a really big problem for us since the hairdryer doesn't fit in our drawers. And I'm tired of fishing it out of the stack of stuff under the cabinet. So this little guy was only $3. And this is what I'm talking about when I say you just can't find this stuff, you know, cheaper than this. Something else that I got that was super affordable was this little toothbrush and toothpaste holder. So this is actually currently an issue for us because, like I mentioned, we have these deep drawers. And so I don't throw my toothbrush in there. Josh doesn't either. We both, like 99% of the time, either keep them out on the counter, and I'm really tired of having them on the counter. So I'm hoping this will help. This actually holds 2 toothbrushes and a tube of toothpaste. So super, super efficient, and I'm hoping we can put this either on our shelving or put it on the inside of the cabinet here and keep them up out of the way. Super cool find. I thought that that would be really useful. And then to help with these really deep drawers, I got this set of containers. They're really nice looking. It's a whole set of different sizes of these. It has like that ribbed glass look, but they're plastic. And there's all different sizes. And the best part about these is that they actually have like a little rim right here where they are stacking, which is something that is desperately needed inside of these deep drawers. So I'm hoping that we can get the maximum usage out of these drawers now. This entire set, it's an 8-piece set, was only $10, which is really good. If you've ever tried to buy little units for drawers, you know that they're just like ridiculously expensive for no reason. So this entire set was $10. And then for the shelving up here above me, I wanted to keep taking advantage of the vertical space, but I don't necessarily want everything like tiered and on display. So I got this toiletry organizer. I just thought it was really cute. It has like its own little Lazy Susan there. I love that this actually has closed drawers that I can keep like my gouache acetone in, or I can keep, I don't know, I have so much stuff up here, it's not even funny. So I just thought that this would help conceal at least a little bit of that and make it a little bit less like on display while still taking advantage of the vertical space that we have. But I also loved that this Lazy Susan is separate, so I could even stick this in the drawer here and organize a space for it here. Really versatile, and it's actually really cute. Even though it's plastic, it's really cute. It has that same like ribbed detail here, and I think it would look really nice, even though it's not particularly my style as far as organization and storage goes. You just can't beat it, and this was only $16, even though it has all the little compartments and things. Like, I swear to you, Target would try to charge $16 for this alone, and we all know it. And that is the last thing that I got for this bathroom. So between this toiletry organizer and the hair dryer holder and the 2-tier thing and all of the little containers, I'm really hopeful that we can make this space much more functional than it is now. And now I'm going to try to take everything that I have out and put it together. So hopefully this will be very satisfying. Holy cow, you guys. This took me so much longer than I thought it would. I've been here for hours. I spared you that and I just tried to show you the really satisfying part where I had figured it out, but just so you know, if you are ever trying to declutter or organize and it takes you forever, and then you go and you see videos where people just like put stuff away, it probably took them a long time. And so I'm gonna be really honest with you, it took me hours to figure out where I wanted everything. I got rid of 2 bags of expired products and trash. I have a small box of things that I'm going to donate, and everything is organized and has a home now, which is just so relieving. Like, this bathroom is probably one of the biggest pain points for me in this house. Now it feels like it's just a little bit better. And a huge part of that is finally having some organizers to help make the most of this space as it is now. But this is the last pain point that I actually wanted to organize in this video, and so we are officially done. I'm shocked that some of these organizers actually worked as well as I had hoped they would. Again, I kind of took a chance and was trying to see if these really affordable organizers were, you know, worth it. And oh my goodness, you guys, like, this is such a great resource for you. And I just want to say thank you again to Temu for sponsoring today's video and for having a really great resource for affordable organizers. I'm honestly shocked because everything that you saw in the video today, every single organizer, every container, everything, plus a set of packing cubes and a drawer organizer for my underwear drawer that I'm not going to show, they were all under $150. Like, that was my total, was like $139 and some change. Everything, all the tiered organizers under the sinks, all the buckets and bins, and the toiletry organizer, everything the puzzle bags. It's just wild, and I'm just really excited to share with you a unconventional resource for really affordable home organization things. Just wanted to say thank you again to the sponsor of today's video, Temu, and remind you that if you are a new customer of Temu, you can use the link in my description, and any of the organizers that you saw in today's video, you can pick one and get it for $1. And there's also a $100 bundle available. All that information will be linked in the description for you. And yeah, I'm just really excited to share this resource with you, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope it was satisfying, maybe encouraged you to take a look at some of your pain points, because I can tell you this already feels so much better. And as always, I'm just thankful that you're here, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.